Hello, and welcome to what is hopefully the first of many walk and talks. Now, along my weight loss journey, I have mentioned time and time again the importance of adding in steps as just an additional perk, an additional benefit to continuing to tick along the weight loss. This is additional calories, additional activity that you can add in very easy, very approachable. And so I figure, what else am I doing with my time while I'm doing this, sitting here with my thoughts? Why not actually talk through some of what I've experienced, some of what I've been through, the shortcomings, the epiphanies, everything, and bring it to you, because hopefully if I could help you guys in any way, hopefully you can get much better than me, much faster than me, and you benefit from it. So with that being said, today I want to talk about where it all starts, where I started, and kind of what the first, maybe step zero really is along the whole journey, along all of this. And I think it really comes down to a defining moment in which you make the decision. The decision is based on the current, the now, and a little bit of foresight. With the decision, with deciding on now, currently, what's going on in life, I think it's important to ask yourself. Sorry, I'm just coming down here so I could be a little closer to the water. Give you a little peek. So, with the current, with the now, I think it's important to ask yourself, are you happy with what's currently going on in life? Because I remember when I started this, they say you reach a breaking point, and I don't know if it's that whimsical, that theatrical, but I do think that sooner or later you start to think to yourself, and you need to wonder and ask, is this what I want? Is this what I wanted? Is this what I envisioned? Is this 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road? Is this it? Is this what makes me happy? Is this what I was hoping for? And I'm gonna wager and guess that 9 times out of 10, maybe even more, it's probably not what you were hoping for. And to think about it in the long run, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, if nothing changes, are you gonna be happy with where things are? And that's the one that really got me going. That's the one that really got me thinking, if I do nothing, if I just keep living as I am living, of course nothing's going to change. And of course things are going to be and maintain where they are right now. I'm going to still be 300 pounds. I'm going to still be working in Texas at the time, where I think it's way too hot and there's too many bugs and I have no family. And so bringing it all back, coming back, making that initial decision is the kick-starting point for absolutely every bit of change that's going to take place from here on. And so it all starts with a decision, the decision to make the change, the decision to act, because if nothing changes, right? And so you have to decide, is the current now what you were hoping for? And for me, it was always knowing that I could do better, that I could do more, that I know I'm capable of it if I just put some time and some effort forward, that I can do things and I can create a better life for myself in all aspects, not only in success, but in my career and in my health, in my fitness. And so even if you're not sure, why not give it a try, you know? Imagine living a life where you have uncertainty for the rest of it, you know? A life full of what ifs, a life full of never truly knowing what your true potential is, of what you are truly capable of. All that wishy-washy what if, being scared of the unknown. I mean, of course, you know, that's a survival mechanism of sorts, because fear keeps us safe. Fear teaches us to be weary, to tread lightly, to be careful in the face of true danger. But it leads to, like I said, life of unfulfillment, a life where you have so many what ifs. And for me personally, starting this, not only the channel, but also the weight loss journey. I mean, I've been talking about this for 5 years. I was just thinking about it this morning. 5 years before I actually got to it. So, 5 years of wasted time. I mean, imagine if I would have just done it and not been like, oh, is the perfect time now? Am I ready for it? Do I know what I'm doing? You got to take the action. You got to start. And that is step one. Step zero, the decision. Step one, action. The actual starting. The actual beginning of the journey, of the story. How exciting is that, you know, to take those steps, to begin the initiative, to change direction in your life and actually get started and get moving. And that's scary for sure, but you got to get rid of the tomorrow mentality. Tomorrow does not exist. Tomorrow's today. You know, you got to get after it, and you got to get after it before tomorrow becomes 5 years later, like me. I don't want you to be stuck like that. I want you to be able to get after it. I want you to be able to take your steps forward and actually reach those dreams and goals that you have for yourself, because that's important. And with inaction, nothing is going to change. So you could dream, you can think up every step you need to take, but until you actually do take the first initial step, nothing's going to change. Nothing's ever going to happen. It's all going to maintain exactly where it is. And again, if you're not happy with where things are right now, in action, nothing's going to change. This is it. This is it for you. You know what I mean? Does that scare you? Does that make you feel hopeful? You know, knowing that this is it? Probably not. So you got to take the action. You got to take the step, and you got to begin the momentum building. No more tomorrow. Right now, today. Get out and walk, even if it's cloudy, even if it's a little chilly, even if you got to bring your jacket with you. Get out and take those steps, because the next piece of this puzzle is small, meaningful steps that make change occur, change happen. The action, the actual action. Small, meaningful steps. Now, if you are truly at ground zero and you're starting at just desk job, fast food, living life, not really even hitting the gym, you do not need to just jump off the deep end and immediately get into running every single day, gym every single day. If you're truly at ground zero, you are starting at a point of inactivity where every single little change you make is going to be massive in the movements towards like your goals. So that being said, a slight shift to your eating habits. Nothing crazy, nothing out of the ordinary, nothing drastic. If you, back in Texas, my life was slowly, chaotically in a what was that called? Downward spiral. In a downward spiral. No gym. Eating out probably every night, if not every other night. And no sleep schedule, just enough to get ready for work, be ready, work, come back home, grab some din from wherever, mow that down, watch some TV, have a beer or two, crash back out and do it again, over and over and over and over. And no surprise, I got to 300 pounds, right? So that's where you're starting, you know. Start off with not eating out every single night, not having a beer or two every single night. Cut it in half, you know. Go every other night. You could still grab and go with like rotisserie chicken from any grocery store, honestly, or at least in a deli section. Grab one of their ready meals that you just put in the microwave or the oven. Not the TV dinners, but at least the deli, at least something in the right direction, because all the grab and go stuff, even from restaurants, pretty dense in the calories, pretty high on the fats, because it's got to be delicious, right? And so that is no change, and we need to make the change. We need to take the action. And for me, it started out with this, a little bit of walking, and a change up in my habits. That's it. I swear, go look at all the old videos. Never once was I like, I need to start running. I need to get in a mile a day. I need to get in 3 miles a day. I need to hit the gym no matter what, 6 days a week. None of that. None of that. Because if you're at true ground zero, we have to make small changes that are going to compound and lead to real, measurable change. Because you're going to get burnt out, man, if you're doing all that. Like, I don't want to be at the gym 6 days a week. I have a lot of other stuff that I'm interested in that keeps me active 6 days a week. But I don't want to go be pumping iron 6 days a week, running half marathons, shit like that. So it is absolutely possible, in my experience, to make small, meaningful changes and start that momentum and gain on it and actually make some change occur, even in the short term. So for right now, all I wanted to talk about was that initial step, deciding if this is what you want, if you're okay with it. If you're okay with it, hey, keep doing what you're doing. But if you think about it and you know you're capable of more, or if you even wonder if you are capable of more, at least start taking some steps to get started and get out there. And I'm telling you, decision, action, small, meaningful changes. That'll get you started. And you'll start seeing it. You'll start building confidence. You'll notice that you lost a pound, that you lost another pound, that you came out and walked even though you didn't want to, that you walked 7 minutes today and you walked 5 yesterday, that you built off by the end of the week to 10 minutes. Every single one of those is a win. Every single one of those is momentum. Every single one of those is meaningful change. And you begin to build confidence and you begin to believe in yourself that, fuck, dude, maybe I can do something. Maybe I can change my life. One step at a time, quite literally, one step at a time. You got this. I'm going to finish up this walk and I'll catch you on the next walk and talk. Get after it. I believe in you, even if you don't believe in you. Build the belief. Get out here. Let's go.